Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. It's day 14 already of Vlogmas. It's crazy how quick this is going. I hope you're all doing well. What have you been up to today? I would love to be nosy and know. I had some adulting to do today, so that's been done. And I had to go and collect some holly, find our Yule log, so we did that today. We went for a bit of an adventure up on our land. It wasn't too bad, the road up there, so we could drive today rather than having to walk, which was great. And it was so lovely and snowy. I had already taken all the dogs for a walk, and Maisie's just getting used to being in the car properly on her own because she's got a lot of trauma there. So we took the opportunity to take her with us, and we got some amazing photos and some lovely footage of her running in the snow in her Santa outfit, and I'm going to put that in now. There are loads of photos from that day, so I'm going to put some of them on my Instagram as well, and the Instagram is linked in the description, so you can just click on that. And if you want to see more pictures of Maisie looking cute in her Santa outfit, then go check that out. And then we went and found our Yule log as a family. That was lovely. We found it, we've just been prepping it, my other half has prepped it, ready to put in. We managed to find some fallen, we lost last November, we lost a bough off of our tree of life, our ash tree, and we've kept it because we didn't want to waste it. We kept some of it back, and we found a piece from what had fallen, which is just perfect for our Yule log. So that is being prepped, and I'm going to be decorating that tomorrow along with the holly wreaths, well, the wreaths, and I've got a lot of things picked for those ready. As I said before, I'm only doing a couple, so I'm going to get those done tomorrow. And I've started taking things down a little bit in here, and after I've finished filming I'm going to start working on this altar and getting it ready for Yule. We also had just a nice family evening. We had a movie night. We have watched Elf. Childlin picked Elf. I love that film anyway, so that was a good choice by him. And yeah, we just had a bit of family time, so it's a shorter one today. I hope you guys don't mind, you know, away from YouTube, everyone's got families and things to do, and as much as I absolutely love doing the more in-depth ones, sometimes you just need to have a shorter, simpler one. But I realised as well, I haven't shown you any more of my animals since the sheeps. And I'm in this room now, and there's a few of my tarantulas are up and about, and one of my snakes is peering out, so I thought I'd do a quick video of who's out and just introduce them. So if you don't like spiders or snakes, this is your warning to look away. This is Astrid. Astrid is a Talitocatl albopilosum, or an albop as people call them, or a curly hair. And Astrid joined us about 3 or 4 years ago as a juvenile. So you have slings, juveniles, sub-adults and adults, and Astrid was a juvenile and came as an unsexed spider. You can sex tarantulas, spiders through their molts, but unfortunately Astrid always destroyed them. But now, unfortunately for us really, we have found out that Astrid is actually an astro and is a boy, because he has had his final molt. He's now got very long legs, and this web here It's called a sperm web. And unfortunately Astrid has decided that he only wants one thing and it's not food no more. And since that molt he's not eaten. They can live up to a couple of years after their final molt if they're a male, if they eat. And unfortunately, no matter what I've done, Astrid or Astra will not eat at the moment. There's only one thing on his mind and it's not food. He's also got boxing gloves now, or sort of his pellipaps, which I love the name of that word, which are the 2 feet at the front have got big, well, they look like boxing gloves on. And his front legs, I'm not sure you're going to be able to see them now, have these little hooks which they use if they're breeding to try and stop the female from eating them. Astrid has been a wonderful spider and we're hoping to have him a little bit longer, as long as possible really. He was the first tarantula that my childling got. He actually came in a mystery box, because you can get invert mystery boxes if that's something you might not know. We used to get quite a few of those before YouTube days. So that's our Astrid. Next we have Eep, and Eep is a Lasiodora parahabana, or a Brazilian salmon pink bird eater tarantula, or an LP as people call them. And Eep is an unsexed juvenile, and we've had this one for about 2 years, 2 or 3 years? 3 years I think. They're slow growers but they get very, very big. And we've got another one of these in childling's room that is a, well, sub-adult I would say. It's got 1 or 2 more molts before it's an adult. And this one is a super chilled out tarantula, eats well, they're very easy to look after. And they're quite pretty, and they're called a salmon pink because they have pink hairs all over their body. And Bellatrix is another LP. She is, well, she's been with us for about 4 years, and Childling does most of the work with her. She's probably 6-inch leg span, and she's pretty cool. Thank you, Bella. That's Bellatrix. This is Wednesday disguised as Grip Hook. Short story, we had 2 juvenile or large sling G poultras or Grammostola poultras or Brazilian blacks, also known as the puppy or the kitten of the tarantula, because they are generally very docile, although they're all individual but generally very docile. And Wednesday was mine and Grip Hook was Childling's. And sadly Grip Hook passed away. It's not uncommon when they're young. It's why tarantulas have so many slings and lay so many eggs, is because they all have a small chance of surviving. And sadly Grip Hook passed away. However, Childling loved Grip Hook so much that I pretended that Wednesday passed away, but really this is Wednesday, but Wednesday is known as Grip Hook these days. And we have had Wednesday / Grip Hook for about 5 years, and still small, but these get very large. They get probably bigger than Bellatrix will. They are a really nice docile tarantula. This one is actually not as docile as Grip Hook, the original Grip Hook was, but still pretty docile, and they're really nice to watch. They are very slow growing. They seem to eat and eat and eat, and then they spend a long time getting ready to molt. And yeah, I really enjoy this type of tarantula. Just jet black all over, and they're very popular in the hobby. I'll give you a quick sneak peek at Hermione as well. I can't get them out today because they've only just fed, so they need 3 days for their stomachs to settle. But I will get the snakes out another day to show you if you'd like to meet them. But here's Hermione. Good girl. I will get the rest of them filmed as and when they come out and introduce you to those, but I just realised I hadn't introduced you to any more of my animals, and we're already on day 14. I can't believe I think the sheep ones were on the 5th, and that was 9 days ago. I can't believe it's gone that quick. So I'm going to get on introducing you to the rest of our animals very quickly. So that's that. Now we are on to Advent. Let's see what we've got for day 14. Let's get in lower. Right, so let's see. It's the melts, I think, for day 14. Let's see, and then I will go do a time lapse as I always do. I hope you enjoy the time lapses. I'm kind of getting a bit time lapse crazy at the minute because I really like them. And now I've learned how to do them. So here is Santa and a present and a wreath. And we have Winter's Eve. It says, what does it say? A crisp evergreen forest filled with white cedar and brightened by sparkling bergamot. That sounds quite nice. I will have a quick open and see if I can smell. My sense of smell until these go in is terrible. Oh no, hang on. It reminds me of aftershave, I'm not going to lie, but I will let you know what it's like. The one from yesterday was really nice, I loved that one. It was a real nice florally smell. But yeah, I'm going to let you know what this is like. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this slightly shorter version of a Vlogmas day 14. And we will be back tomorrow, hopefully with Yule log making and wreath making. So I'm sending you all the brightest of blessings. Goodbye. It's Vlogmas day 14, which you can't see. Can you see it now? Yes, you can, you can.